Do you want to know what energies are in store for you during this new moon in Aries? Then keep watching because this is the timeless, in-depth tarot reading meant just for you. Hello trick-or-treaters and welcome back to my channel TrickrTreatTarot, where it is spooky season all year long. If you like Samhain or Halloween, then this is definitely the channel for you, where I do spooky themed tarot pick-a-card readings and other spiritual related videos like collective readings like this one. So if that's your jam, make sure that you give this video a big thumbs up. Please do consider subscribing to the channel, and while you are subscribing, make sure you hit that post bell notification button so you stay updated and you do not miss out when I post new spooktacular videos every week. Alright, you guys, so we are back again with another new moon reading. Okay, so this is a collective reading, you guys. This is for you, this is for me, this is for everyone who's watching this, okay? So we're going to go ahead, we are going to start off with a little life update, you guys. I now have this cute lisp, okay, adorbs, right? So, sorry, you guys, if, I'm talking a little different, if I'm sounding a little weird. I had seen the dentist again. I got some more work done on my teeth, got those bottom braces. They put in some cute rubber bands, hooks, brackets, all the bric-a-bracs, right? Everything is going on in my mouth that could possibly be going on in my mouth right now. So please do bear with me, you guys, as I go through this transitional period, you know, and I hope that this doesn't affect you guys watching my videos or anything like that, okay? So with all that being said, that is why I have a little lisp now, and that is why I probably sound a little different. So just that way you guys know, although you could probably tell, you can see it all happening right here, okay? Anyway, you guys, moving on from that little update, I didn't know that this was going to turn into a video diary of my progression with braces. I didn't intend for this to happen. But that's okay. We'll just document the whole thing happening, you guys. Okay, you'll see it happen with me. So anyway, we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna get into it, you guys. So we're gonna do this the same way that we do all of our new moon, full moon readings. You know, I love doing those on my channel, so we can kind of get collectively, right, the energies that are surrounding us. What do we need to know during these energies that are surrounding this time? So we're going to have all the timestamps in the description box as well as in the pinned comment section down below, you guys. We're going to have the timestamps for the astrological forecast that I will be doing. So we're going to kind of just talk about the general energies that are going on, right? Just very general. We'll go over that. And then we're also going to have the timestamps for the shuffling, because I do all the shuffling on camera. You guys know I love doing that, so you can see the magic happen. Okay, we are using all our lunar decks today, the same decks that I use for every lunar reading, to kind of hone in on those energies. And then we're going to have the timestamp for the collective reading. So that way collectively, we're going to have the message, what's the healing, what's the knowledge, what do we need to know, right? And then afterwards, watch all the way to the end, because after that, we're going to have our collective charm cast. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to grab my charm board, and we're going to go ahead and throw on some charms to do a charm cast to get some more clarity and information on the energy that is surrounding this new moon in Aries, okay? Now, with all that being said, you guys, I'm going to go ahead. We're going to get into it, starting with our astrological forecast, okay? So this is our new moon in Aries. I'm an Aries baby. Shout out to all the Aries babies. My birthday actually just passed. It was March 31st was my birthday, you guys, okay? So this is a good time for us to start some new things, okay? Setting some new goals, starting some new activities, right? Aries energy loves to be active. It loves taking action. This is strong leadership energy. I'm actually wearing my Emperor necklace, right? So that's a strong Aries energy, right? With the Emperor, definitely leadership, progression, wanting to take action, take charge, okay? This is a good time for you to kind of take charge in your life. If there's something that you've been wanting to do, now's a good time to do it, to kind of get started on something, to do something, right, that you've been wanting to do, to just really be a leadership force in your life, you know, just really propel yourself forward. Also though, with that being said, Aries energy always comes with warning. You always want to be careful with your anger. Watch your anger, watch your temperament, okay, patience level as well. So Aries energy tends to be like super impulsive, so maybe you guys might feel right, influenced to just kind of like act on your emotions during this time. You might feel like maybe more spontaneous or more impulsive, but just remember that it's really important to think before you act, right? So that way there aren't any regrets or anything like that, okay? Just make sure that you're sure, you're really sure before you do something, okay? Because you're gonna want to just really take chances and really have that leap of faith during this time and just really go for it, okay? So just be mindful of that, you guys. But this is definitely a good time for you to just kind of hone in that energy, be responsible with that energy, and be spontaneous, have fun, do things that's going to maybe put you outside of your comfort zone, and it's going to help you have new experiences. They're going to help you learn and grow and evolve in a positive way, okay? And this is also, again, learning to direct that energy possibly in a creative way, or direct that energy right, with your work, with your professional life. So this is a good way to maybe start right, a new chapter even in your profession, a new chapter in your business, really putting that energy into your entrepreneurship, right? For those of you guys who are entrepreneurs out there, and really just allowing yourself to be that Wolf of Wall Street and just really, you know, hone in on that energy and utilize it for your best benefit, okay? With caution. Aries energy always has to be utilized with caution, okay? So that's just kind of general astrological forecast, general energy surrounding this new moon in Aries. We're going to go ahead and get into all your shuffling now. If you don't want to see the shuffling, timestamps are below. You can skip straight to your message. If you do want to see the shuffling though, then just keep watching, because that's what we're doing right now. All right, trick-or-treaters, so this is your collective reading, right? This is for you, this is for me, this is for everyone who is watching this, all about the energies that are surrounding us during this new moon in Aries energy. All right, so if you guys just kind of skip straight to your message, I suggest going back and checking out the intro, and I talk a little bit about this adorable little lisp that I have here, okay? So go ahead, check that out if you're wondering why I sound a little different. But with that being said, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna get straight into it, you guys, okay? So let's see what the cards have to say. Judgment. Judgments, okay. We also have the Five of Wands in reverse. And the Seven of Pentacles. Okay. Interesting energy. Okay, new moon in Aries, you guys. New moon in Aries with the Five of Wands in reverse. So potential, right? There's potential here for some arguments, right? There's potential here because new moon in Aries energy, we're all going to be a little short-tempered, a little light on patience. We're all going to be a little aggravated, a little agitated, easier, right? Easily triggered during this time for sure. So that's why we have the Five of Pentacles here, or the Five of Wands here in reverse, okay? Because it's not necessarily saying that there's going to be confrontation, but there's going to be potential for confrontation. And there's a need to look inward, right? In order to prevent this confrontation, to look inside yourself and understand, what can I do to help calm myself down? What can I do to help not be triggered by other people? What can I do to help respond to situations and not react to them? Okay, so that's definitely energy that's coming through here. With the Judgment card here too, there's a couple different messages, right? So first of all, what I'm immediately hearing is that there's a need for us to be less judgmental of ourselves and less judgmental of others during this time, okay? It's really easy for us to judge people based off of their actions, to judge people based off of how they look, to judge people, you know, based off of their decisions. And it's not our life, it's not our place to be that judgmental of other people. Same thing, right, with ourselves. It's really easy for us to judge ourselves based off of the path that we're currently on, right? It's easy for us to put ourselves down when we feel that we haven't progressed in the way that we'd like ourselves to have been, right? Or it's easy to put ourselves down to feel like, oh, well, I was born into this situation, and you know what, I wish I was born into a famous, rich, wealthy family, but instead I'm this nobody, you know. You have to be careful this month about the way that you view yourself, the way that you see yourself, okay? Because Aries energy tends to lean more into ego, unfortunately, and so there's really ego could really take over during the time. So there's a need for you to be careful of what you say to others and what you say to yourself, and not to be so judgmental of others and not to be so judgmental of yourself, and to really mind your temper, okay? Now, by doing this, right, we're seeing that during this time too, though, there's going to be a potential for you to start to plant seeds and to perhaps even start to reap rewards of some of those seeds that you've planted in the past. So that's something else that's coming through here, because we know that Aries energy is this fiery go-getter who likes to keep busy, who wants to progress in life, who wants to achieve their goals, right? Very ambitious energy with Aries energy here. So we're seeing here that there's definitely potential for you to take that energy, harness that energy, and it's about how you direct it, okay? So making sure that you don't direct it in a negative way, but you really use this in a positive way to help kind of propel you forward to achieve some of those goals that you've set for yourself, and to really start to reap the rewards and benefits of those seeds that you've been planting, okay? So really take that energy and work on work on your career, work on yourself, work on progressing forward, okay? Being a leader in your life and a leader in your professional life, your professional career, and really maybe just taking this time, right, while you have this extra energy, right, this extra spurt of energy, and maybe work those overtime hours, get those extra hours in, make that extra money, get that extra cash, okay? Pick up those extra shifts, and even if you are an entrepreneur and you're working for yourself and you find that you have some extra energy, you know, work longer days for yourself, longer nights for yourself, to kind of achieve some of those professional goals that you have for yourself. What are the financial goals that you have for yourself, and how can you use this extra energy to kind of help you achieve those goals, to achieve that extra finance that you're looking for, okay? So use this fire energy to help kind of propel you forward, okay? Maybe start a side hustle during this time. You find that, you know, you have this burning passion, and you can use this passion as kind of a side hustle to make some extra cash, some extra money. You have extra energy, extra passion, extra love for this. Get creative. This could be creative energy flowing through you as well. So, you know, that's something else that's coming through here during this time, though, that definitely you can utilize this energy in a positive way to really just kind of help propel you forward in a really progressive way, okay? Now, we also have Reattachment. Okay, reattachment. Interesting energy. And envy. Okay, we also have envy. So now with the envy card, again, this for me is just kind of going back to ego, right? Aries energy tends to fall more into ego energy, right? Aries energy is first house energy. It's all about the self, all about the self. So Aries energy can be kind of selfish, can be a little, right, conceited, a little narcissistic. Again, right, with the judgment energy, we kind of talked about how, you might be, putting yourself down or putting others down, right? Potential for conflict, because maybe you wish that things could be different, right? Maybe you are a little envious of other people. You wish that you could be, more famous. You wish you could be more influential. You had more followers. Maybe you wish you were more popular, prettier, richer, more money, wealthier, right? More opportunistic. Whatever it is, you have to catch that, right? Once those wheels start spinning in your brain, you have to catch that energy, and you got to check it. Okay, you got to check it, boo. I got to check it. You got to check it. Everybody got to check it. Okay, because that's potential to be happening here, but that's so detrimental to our mental health and to our emotional health, because that's really just putting ourselves down when we start thinking about all the things that we don't have or all the things that we wish we had. And essentially, the only way we can change it is by taking that fiery energy and just directing it in a way that's going to allow us to be more progressive to achieve those goals, right? Don't just complain, but set goals, okay? If you want more money and you want more opportunities, set goals for better finances and better opportunities, and make a plan on how to achieve that. Take that fiery energy, that want, that desire, and use that to propel yourself forward to then achieve those goals in a positive way that's going to help propel you forward. Because complaining about things, wishing that things could be different, isn't going to change anything. At the end of the day, it's just going to hold you back when you're envious of other people, what other people have, wishing that you could be someone else, wishing that you could have what somebody else has, is low vibrational energy that's going to keep you in the state that you currently are. It's going to hold you back, and it's not going to allow you to achieve anything that you want for yourself, okay? So it's about the way that you direct the energy during this time that's going to be very helpful for you or hold you back, okay? Reattachment. This tells me this energy can be so helpful for you. It can help put things together for you. It can help you, right, move forward. It can help you heal. There's a lot of healing that has to happen here. I think a lot of healing about aspects of your life that you wish were different, but you can't really change unless you help yourself. You have to, set those goals and help yourself achieve those things. So right, this could even be parts of your past too that you wish maybe were different. Right, this could be you blaming yourself or blaming others, blaming circumstances. Don't point fingers and don't put blame, right, because things maybe didn't work out for you or because you wish things could be different, because at the end of the day, that's not helpful. Okay, that's not going to be helpful to to progressing forward in the future and to help kind of transmute that energy into something that's going to be better and more beneficial for you. Again, this is also, right, with Aries energy focusing on the self, focusing on ego. There's a lot of potential here to be stuck in a materialistic mindset, right? So this could just be talking about really like appearances. So maybe there's potential for us to get stuck in appearances, right? And monetary things, monetary value during this time. And just wanting things for us, wanting things to work out for us, better for us, wanting to look better, be prettier, right? Maybe to want, more something physical, right? Physicality. But again, this is going to affect people differently, but it's somewhere along those lines, okay? So there's a need for you to be able to step back outside of your ego, put your ego back to bed, okay? Tell her, sing her a little lullaby, send her back to sleep, and get your mind out of the material realm, out of the material things, right? And just kind of figure out more deeper, right? Because there's shadow work that then has to happen here. So deeper, the root of the problem, the root of the issue, and how you can really use that new knowledge after you figure out what the root of the problem is, and how you can use that to then heal yourself and move forward in the future, okay? Because we do see that this energy can be very healing and very beneficial for you, okay? Yeah, we have the rat. Rat talks about anxieties. So there's potential for you to be feeling more anxious during this time. There could be a lot more anxieties happening this time, right? Again, this could be part of the energy if you don't direct the energy, because we're all going to have a lot more energy during this time. If you don't find an outlet and a direction for this energy and you just kind of hold it inside yourself, it's going to cause you to have higher levels of anxiety than you normally have, and it's going to be very uncomfortable for you. So make sure that you find a good, healthy, possibly creative outlet for those energies that are going to be stirring during this time. And then we also have the flower, okay? The flower. So there's going to be strong levels of sensuality, strong levels of sexuality, confidence. Your confidence levels are definitely going to be increased during this time as well, too. Some of you guys might want to be focused, or some of you guys are going to have a stronger focus on relationships, right? On physical relationships, relationships with other people, maybe even multiple partners during this time, okay? And then we also have the spider, okay? Again, bringing back that creative energy. Fire energy is always, right, creative energy coming through here. The spider also talks about hard work, wanting to work harder, maybe practicing a skill. Find a skill or a hobby that you have, something that you're interested in, and kind of putting a focus on that during this time. That's really going to help direct this energy to prevent any of that extra anxiety, direct that energy in a positive way. That's going to help the energy flow through you, and it's going to help you progress, because by focusing on a certain skill or hobby that you could potentially utilize as maybe a business model in the future, or that you can help yourself progress or propel forward in a positive way, is going to help prevent any kind of that envious attitudes or any of that conflict that could potentially be occurring between you and a person or multiple people, because of holding that energy in within you, causing, right, a stirring in circumstance. Okay, so getting creative, focusing on a skill or hobby that you have, studying on that, okay, just focusing on yourself really during this time is going to be helpful for you. And then we also have take time to breathe out. Okay, take time to breathe out, disseminating moon. So this is important because we are going to have a lot of higher levels of energy during this time, and higher levels of anxiety as well, because of that energy, that influx in energy. So it's going to be necessary for us to also take time out, because you're going to want to be like super busy. You're going to be wanting to be on the go. You're going to want your schedule to be jam-packed. It's going to be probably harder for you to sleep, because you're going to have all that extra energy. You're going to want to stay up all night, maybe doing things, being productive, you know, whatever the scenario is for you. But it's going to be very important for you to remember during this time to take a time out, do meditating, breathing exercises. If you find yourself with high levels of anxiety, not really sure how to deal with that, take a moment to just take a couple deep breaths in through your nose and out through your mouth. Hold your breath in your lungs for a little bit, you know, before you have that release moment. Do some meditating, do some grounding exercises, but remember to just kind of bring that focus back, you know, to get grounded when you find that you're kind of like, oh, your mind's like everywhere, and you're like, oh, I got to do this and I got to do that, and oh, I'm running out of time, and time management and pressure, you know. So just, if you feel those anxieties coming through and you feel like you have higher levels of pressure on you for whatever reason, just take a time out during this time, take a couple deep breaths, do a little meditation, right, listen to some relaxing music, and that's just going to kind of help reset the mind, okay? And then we also have Jupiter return benefits. Yeah, benefits. So we are saying that this could also be a very beneficial time for you if you utilize the energy properly. This could be very beneficial for you in a professional manner, in a career sense, right? This could be very beneficial to you financially, creatively, healing as well. This could be a very healing time for you, focusing on yourself in a healing way. But we are saying that utilizing this time for your greatest benefit, instead of focusing on the negative, what you don't have, you really want to focus on the positive, what you do have, and focusing on what you can achieve, okay, and how you can bring more prosperity, abundance, success towards you, figuring out how you could bring more joy and happiness towards you in a positive way that's going to be more fulfilling fulfilling for you in the future, okay? So focusing on yourself in a positive way, working on yourself, working on your career goals, finances. Again, this could be right when we talk about working on ourselves too with the Aries, is focus on the self, focus on the body especially too. So there's a lot of focus on the body here with the new moon energy too, bringing in new energy, starting new routines. This could be new sleep routines, finding a new sleep schedule, or focusing on a sleep schedule. A lot of us have a sporadic sleep schedule. Sleep is something that's coming in strongly through here too with the breathe out card. So again, a new sleep schedule, or focusing on kind of staying on track with your sleep schedule. This could also talk about new dieting, new exercise routine as well, maybe hitting the gym a little bit, but focusing on the body, focusing on what you're putting into the body, how you're utilizing your body. So sleep, diet, and exercise are the big three for the body for Aries during this time as well, okay? And then lastly, we have attraction, super moon attraction. So again, this is strong, right? Fire energy, strong manifestation energy that's coming through here, like attracts like. So remember, if you're focusing on what you don't have, then you're going to continue to not have. If you focus on what you do have and you show gratitude for that, then you will continue to receive more, okay? So negative attracts negative, positive attracts positive. Law of attraction is key for manifestation during this time. So just be really careful with where you're directing your energy, because right, the universe is kind of like this mirror, right, like a house of mirrors, and wherever you direct your energy, it's just going to kind of bounce right back and come back to you threefold. So remember, just be very, very mindful during this time about your thoughts, what you're thinking, what you're saying to. Please be careful with what you say during this time, right? Judgment card, envy card, confrontation. Be careful with what you say to yourself and what you say to others, because the energy that you put out during this time will come back to you. So please keep it positive, keep it professional, keep it grateful, right? Gratitude mind, and continue to progress and move forward. This can be a very exciting time for you, or it can be very conflicting and confrontational, but really it's up to you and how you utilize this energy, okay? That's why I make these videos, to help you understand how you can use this energy that's surrounding you in a positive and productive way to help your greatest good and your best benefit, okay? I'm helping you move forward, okay? I'm helping us move forward. That's the important thing about these videos. And that's really why I make them, okay? That's why I do what I do, you guys. It's to help heal. It's to help bring awareness to our higher self, our greatest good, and help us stay on track and really get to where it is that we want to get to, okay? Now, strong energy, you guys. Strong energy. That is our collective reading, the collective forecast, collective energy surrounding this new moon in Aries. I'm going to go ahead and get into our charm casting now. Let's go. Alright, boos and ghouls and witchy souls, and welcome to your charm cast. Alright, so we're going to go ahead, we're going to do a charm cast. This is going to give us some extra clarity on the energies that are surrounding all of us during this new moon in Aries energy. So let's go ahead and get into it, you guys. Okay. Oh, I got an immediate message. We'll talk about it in a second. Kind of want to see what's going on. Oh, that's interesting. Let's hear. I'm sorry, you guys. Sometimes I do this and I just like, I don't know why. I surprise myself and spirit surprises me. Just sometimes the messages, because I'm like, wow, this is real, you guys. Like, this is real. You know, because not everybody believes that it is, and it is. And that's unfortunate for those people who don't resonate and don't believe, because it's crazy. So this is the new moon in Aries. And I literally got the Aries charm, you guys, on the focal point. It was like literally right in the middle of the board. Like, and that's, you know, my focal point. That's the focus of the energies during, you know, the charm cast. So the focal point duh, new moon in Aries, the focal point's in Aries, okay? Now, so the immediate message that I got, right, was with the focal point, we have, right, the cork in Aries. So the strong energy of, so communication. Okay, and I don't know if you guys noticed during the message, but there was a lot of blue happening. There was a lot of blue cards, okay? A lot of blue energy coming through, right? With the water even here, with the envy. So there was a lot of blue energy happening. And so that was immediately telling me that the throat chakra came through. A message, yeah, I didn't mention it while I was doing the reading, but that was something that did come through with the blue energy, the throat chakra. And so that's coming through again here, okay? So what Spirit's telling me, what Spirit wants you guys to know, right, you, me, all of us watching this, is, right, we talked about how important it is to be careful what you say. Be careful what you say, be careful what you say, be careful what you say. Because for some of you guys, you've been holding something in. You've been holding energy in. You've been holding yourself back. You haven't been saying something that needs to be said. And so there's potential, oh goodness, there's potential with this new moon in Aries for that cork to just pop off, okay? For you to just pop off, okay? Like a champagne bottle, like just boom, like out of the blue. And from that overflowing energy, right, the essence, that Aries energy is going to come through. And it could, everything that you've been holding back could just like all come out at one time. And it could, right, it could be very bad. So sometimes when we have that moment where we just have that sudden release because we've been holding it in and we've been holding it in, we've been holding it in. And then it comes out in this kind of explosive energy that causes, you know, confrontation, hurt feelings, right? Maybe we say things we don't mean, and it's really in the moment. So there's a need for you. If you've been holding something back, you have to release. There's going to be a release one way or another. Either you're going to blow up in an explosive Aries energy, or you can, right, realize the potential for this to happen and sit down and have a calm and collected conversation and slowly just pop that cork open and gently release the energy out, okay? Gently let those bubbles fizz out to prevent the explosive energy. That's something that's coming through here, okay? But being careful with that explosive energy, being careful what you say to yourself, say to others, but making sure that because you're going to want to be honest. Aries wants to be honest. Aries is blunt. Aries is honest. Aries says, right, whatever comes to mind without thought of consequence or, you know, how it might affect someone. So you're going to be just really honest during this time. We're all going to be really honest about our feelings. There's just a need to be mindful of people's feelings during this time. Be mindful of people's feelings, right? Ego comes into play. When ego's around, ego doesn't care about what other people think. Ego doesn't care about what other people feel. It's important, though, to remember that other people have feelings and to respect other people's feelings. Have respect for other people's feelings during this time, you guys, okay? So say what you need to say, but do it in a caring, right, constructive way, okay? So just that's something that's coming through. I have to make known to you guys, everyone who's watching this, to just please be mindful. Now, for the rest of the charms, though, let's get into the rest of the board here. So we see, okay, working on yourself. There's a lot of taking this energy, right? Aries, first house energy, the self, working on yourself, using this energy to kind of help yourself progress in a positive way, okay? So moving yourself forward, doing some shadow work, working on yourself. Again, the big three, right? Sleep, diet, exercise, and how that can help you physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, okay? That's not just a physical thing. That's a mental, emotional, and spiritual, right, thing as well. Sleep, eat, and exercise. It's important for your emotional, mental, and spiritual health as well as your physical health, okay? Moving forward, Taurus energy tells me, again, using this fiery energy to propel yourself forward in career, in finance, and in any kind of professional endeavor that you're working towards, okay? Because Taurus energy is money energy. It's finances. It's, right? all about growing forward, because we have Taurus on Taurus here, right? Taurus on Taurus energy coming through here, Taurus on second house. So again, focusing on using that energy to help propel your finances forward and to help prepare your career and professional life in a positive way forward, okay? We're also seeing here that some of us might want to ignore our spirit guides during this time, right? Because we're going to fall back into ego. So we're going to lose, right, kind of sight of maybe our spiritual practices. We might, right, step out of routine with communicating with spirit, divine, divinity, source. So that's something that could happen here. So just be mindful of that you don't lose track of your spiritual self in the process of everything else that you have going on during this time. And you remember to stay in contact with spirit, and you listen to spirit when spirit tells you something, because there's going to be a part of you that's going to be like, nah, you don't know what you're talking about, spirit. Don't be silly. You know, and you're not going to want to pay attention to your guides, but they're here to guide you. Don't forget that, you guys, okay? And then we also have focus on the heart chakra as well. So we see emotional energies, heart chakra energies, right? Speaking your mind, speaking your truth, being mindful of how you say that though. We're seeing here though too that there is going to be a turning point for you creatively. So we're seeing that some of you guys might be stepping into something creative during this time. You're going to have more creative interests, but there's going to be a spark in creativity. Maybe some of you guys have been stuck with writer's block, creator's block, artist block, whatever you call it. And now we're going to see that you're going to have the spark in creativity. You're going to find your muse, and you're going to be able to really move past that block and be able to allow that creative energy to flow here. Another message coming through yellow, focusing on your solar plexus energy during this time is something that's going to be very beneficial for you as well. Solar plexus is creative energy. It's also emotional energy, which we have focusing on emotions too, as well as the heart chakra focusing on that as well, because that's another energy that's coming through here. And then we see transformation of self, transformation on how you view yourself, and leadership energy is coming through here as well. So transformation of leadership. Okay, so there could be, some of you guys may be moving into a leadership position. This could be in the form of a promotion, a relationship aspect as well. So we're seeing here that there is transitioning into a leadership position. This could be you leading yourself, or right, you leading others. This could be one person. This could be a team of people. Okay, whatever kind of field this is in, just be mindful of the power that you have as a leader, and making sure that you lead by example, and you don't fall into an authoritative appeal, as an Aries energy can sometimes do. Making sure that you are mindful of your team, the structure of your team, and mindful of the feelings and emotions of those that you are leading, and you're taking their advice, their opinions, their thoughts into consideration, and that you maintain a certain level of respect for those who may fall in a hierarchy that is right, lower than you know, people who are beneath your leadership, but still being mindful of them and understanding that we are all essentially equals, law of oneness. Okay, don't lose sight of that. Now, we also have answers that are going to be coming to you, new information that's going to be coming to you. We're going to see clarities coming to you. So there's going to be a shift in philosophy, potentially, that's coming through as well during this time for some of you guys. But we are seeing, I believe this is something that's going to be happening towards the end, when this energy is starting to kind of clear up, where you're going to have new insight, maybe new perspectives of things, because you've been working on yourself, because you've been moving forward financially and professionally, but we are seeing that you're going to have, right, a shift in mind, a shift in mindset, a shift in clarity. There's going to be some kind of clarity that's going to be coming through during this time. That's just going to kind of help propel you forward. But there's definitely going to be some kind of form of enlightenment, which is interesting because we also have the Judgment card. Yeah, it came through for you guys too. And Judgment talks about, right, forms of enlightenment, and being reaching kind of a higher state of consciousness. So that's definitely something that's coming through here. A shift in philosophy for sure. That's kind of exciting. I hope you guys come back here, comment down below, and let me know what that shift was for you, what that kind of enlightenment was, that philosophy, new mindset that's coming through here, because I would like to know. And then we also have here too, oh, you guys are working, yeah, working on your dreams. You guys are working on your dreams during this time. You're working on manifesting your dreams. Strong manifestation energy is coming through here. So not only are you working on yourself, working on your career, working on your finances, but you're working towards really just kind of making your dreams come through. You have a vision of yourself and a vision of your future. And during this time, you're really working on how to create that for yourself and how to make that happen, how to bring that forth right into your present, how to take your your dreams and bring them into your reality. So that's definitely something that's coming through here. We did talk about manifestation energy with the spider, right? It's all about creativity. It's all about manifestation. It's a strong manifestation symbol for me. And then we had another manifestation. Where was it that we talked about? Attraction. Yeah, you guys had the attraction card. So again, this was, again, strong manifestation energy, which is why we talked about be careful what you put out, because like attracts like, and you will be attracting what you put out during this time. So we talked that that is a powerful energy that's coming through here. And I see that you guys are trying to bring about your dreams into reality. So just make sure that you're really mindful about the energy that you're putting out during this time, because it is going to be reflected back to you, okay? All right, you guys. All right. So that is strong energy coming through here for all of us that are watching this during this new moon energy in Aries, how we can harness that energy, use it for our best benefit, our greatest good, and our highest potential. Okay. So just make sure that you don't forget to be kind, be careful what you say, and just have manners, be respectful during this time. Because, you know, again, ego is gonna want to come through. So just make sure that you're checking yourself. Okay, we all just gotta check ourselves a little bit more, a little bit harder, a little more consistently. Okay, during this time, new moon in Aries. Gotta love her, okay? But super exciting energy is definitely propelling ourselves forward, working on ourselves, working on our career finances, right? Directing that fiery energy in a positive way, okay? So thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for taking the time out of your day to watch this video. I think that this is a really beneficial video for you, for all of us during this time. I really like the messages that I got. I think this is going to be really beneficial for me, myself, moving forward on how to harness these energies. So again, thank you all for watching. It's been such an absolute pleasure, you guys. If you liked the video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Please do consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't already subscribed, and hit that post bell notification button as well, so you stay updated and you do not miss out when I post new spooktacular videos every week, okay? Also, don't forget to share this video. Share it with your friends, family, and loved ones that you feel can benefit from the loving, inspirational, and motivational messages that we continue to get here on this channel, okay? So with all that being said, thank you guys again so much for watching. Let's continue to grow this beautiful, abundant, spooky family that we have here and reach all of those trick-or-treaters who haven't even discovered this channel yet, okay? So again, thank you guys so much for your time, for your beautiful comments, and all of your lovely interactions on this channel. I will catch you guys on the next video, but until then, as always, keep it creepy, you guys, okay? Bye, you guys.